Hey everybody, welcome to the first Bullrush AMA. This is a weekly event that we're going to start doing every Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Today it's myself and Davin who heads our community and social media. I'm going to kick it over to Davin first to just let him do a brief intro on himself, and then he'll kick it back over to me and we'll dive into this. So Davin, if you want to go ahead and give a brief intro.
What's up? My name's Davin. I do all of the social media and community management for Bullrush. Yeah, I'm happy to be here and can't wait to see the future of Bullrush.
Nice, thanks for that. He's gonna be our DJ today as well. So any of the questions that come in, any of that, he's gonna stop me, and we'll make sure everybody's questions get addressed. But for the sort of the synopsis and what we're going to accomplish today, just give a brief intro and an overview of what Bullrush is. I'm going to give a platform walkthrough. I know a lot of people before this AMA have had a lot of questions on how the platform works. We put a ton of features in there. We get that it can be a little overwhelming. We're trying to make it as intuitive as possible, but the goal of this session really is to dive into that platform tutorial and walk through, and then at the end, we're going to leave enough time to give everybody ample opportunity to ask any questions that they might have about Bullrush or the future plans or things like that. But Bullrush is an idea that I'd come up with about 3 years ago. It was sort of originated as we were building on the FPFX tech side when I was a part of that company. The prop business, we saw a lot of these firms that showed interest in trading competitions. And we just saw more and more and more growth of it. And so the idea was, hey, let's see if we can run paid for competitions. And so we went through this whole long legal process with our lawyers to make sure that we're doing everything fully above board. And so I'm happy to say that we are approved to operate in 42 U.S. states and about 150 countries worldwide right now. And so that was really important. So, the process started 3 years ago, but as you can imagine, things like this take time because I wanted to do everything fully above board, and I also want to build the coolest technology in the world. And so this technology was all built. It's in-house. We built it at Bullrush from the ground up, and we look forward to continue to build out new features as we progress through this. But the idea of Bullrush and the concept, we are not a prop firm, so I know that question comes up a lot. We don't do funded accounts. We don't intend to do funded accounts. That's not who we are. We want to provide a trading competition platform in a gamified fashion. The gamification of trading has really taken off over the past few years, especially with cryptocurrencies and showing the leaderboards and who the best traders are. And so the platform that we built is where competitors from around the world come in and compete against each other in a series of competitions, trading tournaments, challenges, trivia competitions, etc. And the whole goal is for people to have that outlet from their day-to-day life and really just play the game. Notice similar to somebody going and playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or Candy Crush on their phone, where you're not really looking to go make $1 million. You're looking to go just escape, play on your phone, sort of turn your brain off for a little bit. That's the ultimate goal. We want people to come in here, have fun, be competitive, and really drive that experience. And along the way, yeah, you'll learn about trading. The platform is designed for both beginner and advanced traders. And I'll touch base on that as we go. We've built features in to help make sure that people of the equal caliber are competing against each other in the tournaments and competitions. And with that, I'm going to dive right into it. We have two sections of our website. We have the Bullrush.com and Bullrush.tech. Bullrush.com is our marketing website. It's where you'll find a lot of the information about Bullrush, the FAQs, the blog. All of that is where you come to find that good information. So we're posting several blog posts a week on various topics. So all about, what is a trading tournament, the evolution of Bullrush, all of those good things. And it's really designed to be sort of an educational side, marketing side of the website. And then you have the FAQ over here where it's any question you could ever imagine about Bullrush. This is continuously getting updated as we go, as you, as the participants, ask questions. If we get that question more than once, we generally make an FAQ comment on it. So it's really good. It's really intuitive. So you can just type in, what is Bullrush? You'll get all sorts of answers. You can click on it, and then it gives you all the information about it. So if you're looking for quick answers to support and you don't have time to go to our live chat or send an email, the quickest thing to do is just go to the FAQ and type in your question and get your answer.
We do have a couple questions that just came in here, Trent.
Sure.
So first question is, how will challenges work, and how will the payouts be like, targets, etc.?
Yep, that's a great question. So again, not a prop firm, so we don't have the concept of funded accounts. The ideas with our challenges are to have people to be able to compete against themselves versus the markets. And so we have a variety of challenges on the horizon that we're going to put into the system. The goal with them is to launch them sometime in late August, early September, have those out ready and be available. Some of them will be similar to a funded account program. The only big difference is that you will get a prize at the end of it, not a funded account. So let's say you purchase a challenge for $10. If you pass that challenge, you might get $10 back as the prize. Or you purchase a challenge for $15, you might get a prize back for $15. So that concept exists. And then the way that we're planning on running these is different than prop firms. We want to run them based on stats that matter. So we're going to do ones with, let's say, have a greater than 70% win rate over 100 trades, or have a Sharpe ratio of 2.0 over, a 3 or 6 month period. Or we'll have some that are similar to the prop world where it'll be make 10% before you lose 5% in 30 days. So we're going to have a host of those different challenges in there. I know we've come up with ones like based off profit factor, average RR, Sharpe ratio, win percent, all of those. And so we'll have a wide variety of them in there. Different than prop firms. We are not going to have challenges that cost $1 million, or I know some of them cost like 20,000 these days for prop. Ours are going to be, again, going for that gamification feel, $5, $10, $15, $20. Nothing that is going to, be egregious. It's more, again, just to have that fun, gamified experience. That's really what we're going for and doing.
Yeah, that was great. Another question we have here from 90. That last question was from first last. This question's from 90. He's asking, which platform do you use and why not MT5?
Excellent question. Currently, we use MassTrader platform, which is one of the better platforms that has come out since MetaQuotes made the decision back in February to not fully support prop firms. For the outside world, I know we get the question a lot, are you a prop firm? We're not, but to the outside world, some people still believe that that's what we are, and MetaQuotes would be one of those. And so we wanted to launch this and not have any disruptions or potential disruptions with the platform that we offer. And unfortunately, MetaQuotes is not really receptive to this space, and so we just didn't want to cause disruptions to our traders. So we don't really see the MT platform becoming available for the foreseeable future. We're going to have MassTrader, but it is in our plans in the future to build our own platform. That is something that we are going to do. We've already scoped it out. We just are making sure our dashboard and all the core functionality is working correctly before moving on to that other project. But the idea is we'll have the platform built in directly to the dashboard, which I'll flip over to here now. Because what's going to ultimately happen is, for example, you'll come to the tournament, and we have our Trading Olympic tournament going on right now. Imagine you have your platform just directly inside here, so you can see the leaderboard moving up and down, and you're able to go trade it directly here. And so you're not having to go log on to a third-party platform, find your account, find your password, all that. It's just going to be directly inside of the dashboard, and you'll be able to see the leaderboard moving in near real time. And then the platform that we're planning on building will be built off TradingView charts. So very advanced charting software. I know most people use TradingView in their day-to-day lives to begin with, and so we're looking to build upon that. Any more questions?
Yeah, another question, again from 90 is what are points and credentials? I'm assuming he means credits.
Okay, perfect. So yes, we have a few things in our system. We have XP points or experience points. We have promotional credits, and then we have real credits. I'll start with experience points. So experience points do a few different things inside of the system. The first is they're how you rank. So as you do activities in the system and have achievements, you get experience points. Those experience points then are how we calculate our leaderboard. The more experienced you are, the higher you're going to place on the leaderboard. We plan on running specific competitions for people that are based on their leaderboard. So the higher you are on the leaderboard, the better opportunity you have to get invited to one of those exclusive competitions inside of the Bullrush system, and to where we're going to give away larger prizes and have these real exclusive competitions that really showcase the best of the best traders that are able to compete against each other. And then additionally, we use experience points for other competitions, where if I go to any one of these competitions here inside the dashboard, you'll see right now that all of our competitions are open. So anybody, regardless of the experience points, can enter. But if you remember what I said a few moments ago, our plan is to have people competing against each other of the same caliber. And so we will run competitions that say you can only enter this competition if your experience points are below 10,000, for example. Or you can only enter this competition if your experience points are between 10,000 and 50,000, or 50,000 and above. And so the idea is really to allow competitors and participants to compete against each other on an equal playing field. Because let's face it, if I went up against Warren Buffett, for example, Warren Buffett's going to kill me, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to beat me, because trading is a game of skill. It's not chance. It is a game of skill. No dissimilar to a poker tournament. The best poker players always win, or 99% of the time, because they're better. Trading's the same. So we wanted to build those XP points and allow people to compete against each other on an equal playing field. So that is one way is that they're used. It's how you rank in the standings. Additionally, it is how you level up in the system. So inside of the system, you have your different rank levels. So student, intern, clerk, etc. It's just how you level up and keep progressing through the game. Similar to a Call of Duty or anything like that, you're able to go and level up. We do plan on in the future. It's a feature that we're currently building out. As you reach certain experience points and certain levels, you'll get promotional credits in the system. And so what promotional credits are in the system, and pardon me for 2 seconds. What promotional credits are in the system are they are in-app credits. So they're used just like real money in the system. You just can't withdraw them. And so competitions, challenges, etc., you'll be able to pay entry fee with your promotional credits. And so right now we actually have a competition for those that have participated so far. They've received at least 100 promotional credits. So if you're in the system now, you should have 100 promotional credits. You can come register for the promo credit bash, where the only way you can register for this is by using those promotional credits. So you can come in here. You can see my account doesn't have those promo credits right now, but you can come in here and it'll say it's 100 promotional credits, and you can go input those in to go pay for that. And so promo credits are just like real cash inside the system, to use for register for tournaments, competitions, trivia competitions, challenges, etc. So don't sleep on the promo credits. Real credits or credits, this is real monetary value. So real credits can be withdrew from the system for cash. The conversion is 100 credits equals $1. And so as you're winning credits, and we've had a lot of participants win competitions now. We paid out our largest winner yesterday of $1,000. He received 100,000 credits. He went and then withdrew it for $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. And so the difference are promo credits, in-app credits. You can use them just like cash inside the system. Credits are real money. You can withdraw from the system for real cash at the conversion of $1 to 100 credits.
I think this is a great time with this next question to show off some of our new merch here. So the next question was, do you guys have any official merchandise? So Trent, why don't you show them that beautiful shirt you got on there?
Thanks. So I am rocking one of the shirts today. So we got the Bullrush and the B. If you want to throw me your hat, we also got some nice swag here with the hat and the logo on the side. Something I did not touch base on the XP points. Our merch is exclusive. And we plan on launching a merch store in the next couple of months. The way you get merchandise, though, is based on your XP. So not everybody can just walk up and get our merchandise. You have to have certain rankings and levels and XP points in order to get that merchandise. So yeah, stay tuned. That's coming soon. We'll have some exclusive merchandise for our affiliates as well. So make sure you're registered as an affiliate if you haven't already. It's directly inside the dashboard, so log in, click on affiliate, and you can come in here and register, and then Davin runs our affiliate program, so he'll reach out to you and get you set up. And I know for our top affiliates, we're throwing them some of the free merch and swag from our program. Any other questions?
Nope, not right now.
All right, so let's dive into this. As mentioned, again, the goal of Bullrush is really that competitive environment, that gamification, that sports feel. We want to open this up to a broader audience, not just traders. Obviously, most of you are traders. I'm a trader. The idea is initially we will work with mostly traders, but in the goal, our idea is to bring the trading to the rest of the world. People that are into sports, into games, into betting. We want them all just to come into our system and really just have fun and participate. And so you'll notice that the look and feel really is gamified and sort of has that sporting feel to it. So when you first log in, this is what you'll see on the dashboard. You'll see our home screen. At the top, you'll see banners. The banner is really important. This is where all the new exciting information is. Right now, we're promoting the 10K competition. Our system's right now in beta. So we plan on launching September 9th with the kickoff of this 10K competition. But right now, what we're looking for from everybody that's on this call or in the system is just that user feedback. We're really trying to make improvements, make sure we don't have any bugs in the system. And so you can either, if you come across a bug or you have feedback, you can either just shoot a message in Discord or send an email to support, or even better yet, across the banner, we have a survey. We'd love for everybody to go take that survey, which you can click on, and you can go just answer some questions just to help give that feedback. That's really the primary goal for us right now, is to have users participate in the system, to give us their feedback, make sure that we really are building the best platform in the world. We're really excited about it, if you can't tell. We hope others are. And your feedback and participation really helps drive that. So if you can go log in and give that, it'd be really helpful. The next thing on the homepage, you'll see all sorts of competitions. So you'll see our starting soon competitions. You'll see competitions that are open for registration. This is really where you first log in and start seeing everything. You can see we have a few competitions that are currently open for registration. We have different types of competitions. So right now we're running daily, weekly, and tournament style. A daily is exactly what you would think it is. It is something that, pardon me for 1 second. Hey, can you give me a water? Apologies for that. But daily is exactly what you think it is. It runs from 5 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern every day. And then a weekly is the same way. It runs for 1 week. Pardon me for 2 seconds. Perfect. Davin had to go get me a glass of water. Sorry about that, guys.
Remember, stay hydrated.
Sorry, we're based in South Florida, so it's hot and humid down here. The voice gets a little scratchy. This is how live streams go. So we in the post production, Davin's gonna edit all that out. But yeah, so we have daily competitions, and the plan is every day we're gonna start running competitions that are daily, and they're really designed for the day trader, the person that wants to come in and is in and out of their positions intraday. That's what these are designed for. They start at 5 p.m. Eastern, they run until 5 p.m. Eastern, and they're based on the highest percent return. We do have some rules inside of there. So right now we're running pretty basic rules, which are just a daily 8% drawdown or a 12%, but again, it's a daily, so the 8% is really all that matters. Don't lose more than 8% in your account. If you do, you're going to get disqualified. You're not going to be eligible for any prizes. We will change some of those rules in the future. We'll probably make the day trading a little bit more strict because a real trader should not be losing 8% in a day. No, most people maximum lose 3 to 4%. So we'll probably start tightening those up a little bit based on feedback and what people want inside the system. The next is we will be running weekly competitions as well. So these are more for your swing traders, people looking to hold positions overnight. So it's exactly what it says. This one's run from August 7th to the 14th. Then we have our tournament style. So tournament style is a unique concept. I think we're the first ever to do anything even remotely close to this. And it is exactly what it says it is. So it is a tournament similar to like the Olympics in track and field. All the participants come in and you register. We divide people into equal groups or heats based on their experience points. So we do it in a round robin format. So for example, the person with the highest experience points goes into group 1, second goes to group 2, third group 3, fourth group 4, fifth goes back into group 1, and etc. We just keep going down the list, and that's where we use experience points to come in because people with the most experience points are the most experienced in the system, and so we want to really make it an equal playing field for everybody as they're participating in the competitions. And so we have these tournaments. They can be anywhere from 2 rounds to 12 rounds. We do plan on running a month-long competition and finding the best trader every month. So, for example, we'll run an August competition, a September, October, November, etc. And then at the end of the year, in December, we're going to have a exclusive competition with all those monthly competition winners to where we'll give away prizes and things to them, and they'll be crowned, the Bullrush champion for the year. So we plan on using these in a lot of different ways. And then, so you can have multiple rounds and then also multiple groups. And so this first competition that we did, which was the Trading Freedom tournament, we had 5,200 people register. They got divided into 4 equal groups. And then the top 25 from each group progressed and advanced to the next round, to the championship round, where they went and competed against each other in the final for all the prizes, where we gave away, I think, about $3,000 in this one. And so in the first round, again, you're competing only against people in your group. So regardless if you returned a higher percent than somebody else in another group, if you did not finish in the top 25, you didn't advance. Notice similar to like the Olympic 100 meter or this morning was the 1500 meter at the Olympics. Only the top 6 people from each of the heats advanced regardless of time. And so if you weren't in the top 6, who cares? You're not advancing. But it's the same thing here. We're really driving that competitive nature and getting people to compete. And so you can see here, this YG Breezy was in 25th place with 3.5%. And then you saw here the 25th place was 3.08%. And so those two advanced up and everybody above them. And then anybody below them didn't. And then when you get to the championship, this is really where all the prizes and everything are won. And then you can come in here, you can view your leaderboard. If you click the top, it'll take you into a detailed section of that leaderboard where you can come in and see how many contestants are remaining, the prize pool that can get won, and then you can see every participant with their percent return, how far they're back, the prize they're going to win. But what's really cool, what we've done here, is if you click the drop down, you can see some high-level stats of people, what their most traded product is, their current equity, their highest rank, their win percent. Then if you click on the dashboard, it takes you to an individual dashboard for every single participant. So you can go really dive into that person, and you can take a look like, hey, how good of a trader he is. How good is he doing this competition? What is he doing to win? And so at the top, you can see first the graph. You can see the balance equity, his daily drawdown limits, all of that information. Scrolling down, you can see, his win rate, his average winning trade P&L, his average losing trade P&L, trade duration. You can see how many lots have traded. You can see every single closed trade. So you can make sure it's a fair and honest competition. You can go, hey, this person, he made $4,400 on this AUD USD trade. Here's the time he entered. Here's the time he exited. Here are the prices, and here's all the information about that. If I scroll down, we built a cool feature in that we're still working on to make sure it works correctly. But it's a trading calendar, so I can go day by day of any trader that I would want. I could click here. It'll pull up my stats. I can see the date, how many trades he took. This is based on closed trades, the number of lots he traded. And then again, I can see all of his closed trades on a day-by-day basis and do that summary. So every participant gets this. It's all open. You can go look at other participants. You can see what they're doing. Maybe you're not a good trader. In the Discord, I always see this guy, HB, complain he's not a good trader. Maybe he needs to go look at what other people are doing, these winners, to see how good they're doing. So he can go in there and take a look. And what is even cooler with the system, going back to that open, transparent environment, if you look off to this right-hand side, I can see lifetime metrics of users. So I can see that this person this Ironclad is his username, has competed in 2 competitions. His average place is 8th. His highest place is 1st. His XP score, all that information. And then I can click on View User Stats, which then takes me into his achievements page where I can see all the information about it. So his rank was 12th. He's actually went backwards this month so far because other competitors are passing him because they're probably playing in more challenges, winning those challenges, etc. I can see other stats about him, what level he's currently is. Here's all those stats again. He has 1 top 10 finish. He's won 2 prizes overall. He's done daily trivia. He's tried 4 times, only got 1 right. And then here's the competitions that he's in. He got 1st in the Trading Freedom, and he got 15th place in round 1. I'm going to flip over to my page for this just because it'll have a little bit more information. So if I go to my achievements page, you'll see XP points. So this can be both public and private. So if you want other competitors to see how you've earned all your XP points, you're able to go do that. And you're able to do that if you click on the settings button. Underneath of your appearance, you have a little bit of flexibility here to where you can say, okay, are my achievements page, my XP points going to be public or not? And if you do that, it will go and make them public. And then also on your header bar, if you're ever doing live stream, I think live streaming will be very popular in Bullrush. So if you're ever doing live streaming, you can come in here and you want to take off some of your information at the top header bar, you can save it. And what happens is you can see all that information disappeared because maybe I don't want to see users when I'm sharing my screen or taking a screenshot to see how much money I have in my system because it might not be important to them. And so you can go in and hide all that information if you want or display it. It's completely up to you. You just come to your settings tab, appearance, and then you can go hide or enable different bits of information. So if I come back to the achievements page though, so now I've made my achievements XP points public. So anybody visiting my achievements page will be able to see how I earned every single point inside of the system. And there's a ton of experience points. Every time you interact with the system, you're getting experience points. Whether you're logging in daily, whether you're entering competitions, whether you're answering the daily trivia, whether you get the daily trivia correct, anything and everything you do in the system, you're getting points. And the point values are obviously the more difficult the task, the higher the point value. And if you're on that page, you can click XP point breakdown, and you can see a full breakdown, whether you get that point one time, or you can get it unlimited times. You can go do that and see it. Flipping over, I'll briefly cover this because it's not live yet, but we have badges like any other game or things like that. Like as you do achievements, you will get badges that you can then go display and show your compatriots, how good you are and successful you are. So the badges are really cool. They're just finalizing the designs of them now, so they'll be live here in the next couple of weeks. So we're excited for that. Our certificates are live. So if I flip over, I want to go back to the leaderboard and grab something that's actually won a competition, because unfortunately, Davin has not won a competition yet, so he doesn't have a certificate. But if I click over here, you can see every certificate you've ever won will be displayed here. And then if you're actually logged in as a user and won that certificate, you can go share it on social media, etc. We have the QR code here, so all certificates are public. So somebody can go scan the QR code, they can verify it. That's a big thing in prop. You see it all the time. They do it really poorly, where people will, or groups will design a certificate and then people go and just Photoshop it. So I can go Photoshop my username over here, and I didn't get that payout, but I'm using it to go promote maybe some education course or something else, like pass your challenge services, things like that. So it was important for us to put this verification method in. So we have the QR code, you scan it, it goes to a separate page and says this is verified for this username only. So if anybody ever tries to Photoshop your certificate, you can call them out instantly that, hey, this isn't you, because all these have a QR code that you can scan. I think we personally have the best certificates in the world. Our graphic designer, Peter, who's not on this call, but he works as part of our team, has designed some really cool certificates. And so you get certificates for winning competitions, and as well as challenges. So this is what the normal competition one looks like. But if I come over to the tournaments, the tournament certificates look pretty slick too. So if I go grab his, let's go take a look at his certificate. So you can see it's a pretty intuitive platform. You just click around, you can get to it basically wherever you want fairly easily. So here's the tournament style certificate. So we put the little cup in there. It says whether you got first, second, or third. We do certificates to the top three. Do we got a question?
We do have a couple more questions here in the chat. First one is from Vlad. He's asking, what's your benefit to our company to pay winners money? And I'm assuming because all of our competitions are free right now.
That's a great question. We've had that a few times. So currently we're in beta. And so we are doing everything free in beta because we want the feedback from participants, and we want to make sure that we don't have any bugs in our system. But ultimately the goal is that we are going to run paid for competitions. So there'll be an entry fee, similar to a poker tournament, I guess, where you pay an entry fee of, let's say, $100. Bullrush is the house, so we'll take our rake from that. Let's say it's $15 or 15%. So we will take $15, and the rest of the $85 will go back into the pool and get distributed in prizes amongst all the competitors. And so eventually that's the way we're going to make money, is we are going to run paid entry competitions where you will pay an entry fee and we'll be the house and collect the rake. The good benefit of that is, unlike prop, we're not competing against you. There's no conflicts of interest. It's you are competing against your other traders to win those prizes. We have it written into all of our agreements that no Bullrush employee or immediate family member can participate. So there's nobody that is part of our organization that will ever be competing against you to win any of those prizes. Any other questions?
You're lucky because I am the best trader. So
not by your dashboard.
Yeah. Vlad was asking. Let me just go here. Sorry. Yeah. So first and last also asked if we'll ever have any real life competitions in our Bullrush office. So in-person competitions, in-person tournaments.
Love the question. Love where your head's at. The answer is yes. Probably not in our office. We're going to host it someplace a little bit more exciting. But yes, we plan on running at least yearly an event that's in person, similar to the World Series of Poker, where you go and we'll probably take either the top 10 or top 25 best traders. We'll fly them up, put them up in hotel rooms, and then have a nice event where they compete against each other in real time for the trading competition. Those will probably be day-long competitions. And we might do them tournament style too, where we'll do a daily tournament where it's day one is a competition. Let's say where, 4 groups, you compete, you advance to the next day, you have another day, 5 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern, then the next day, etc. And maybe we do it for a few days until we ultimately crown one winner of that. But yeah, love where your head's at. We definitely plan on doing that. Right now, our big focus is to make sure that the system is working correctly, everything is up to par, and then start running paid for competitions. And then eventually, yearly, we'll do in-person events.
Nice. What is the payout process, the withdrawal process?
Great question. So our prizes, now that the system's working, automatically distribute into your wallet as soon as you win. So as soon as you win a competition, you'll get notified saying, hey, congratulations, you've won a prize. That comes via email. It also will show up in your notification section here. So at the top, you can see all your notifications. It's got its own dedicated page as well. So anytime you win something or do something in the system, you get notified of it inside of here. Then it's in your wallet. So once something's in your wallet, to withdraw, you first have to complete AML KYC. So when you have money, you have a withdrawal button up in the upper right-hand corner that you click to withdraw. If you have not completed AML KYC, it will send you over to the identification page, which can be found underneath of your settings identification. And then you're able to go complete it here. So he hasn't filled in some of his information. So obviously this is a test account, so which is why he's not able to do it. So let me just fill in some information here for him just to show you what it ultimately looks like. So once you have your information filled in, we use a third party called SumSub. So all the information you send over to this third party verifier, SumSub, it's one of the more popular ones in the industry. If you've ever traded before or opened a brokerage account or prop account, you've probably went through this process. So it'll just ask you for your photo ID and your proof of address. It's important that the name on the ID matches and your address matches with your physical address. So government issued photo ID like a passport or driver's license or an ID card. Proof of address is like a utility bill, a phone bill, a credit card statement, bank statement, something like that's just valid. So you submit that, and once you submit that, you'll be able to go and click that withdrawal button once it's approved and withdraw the money. Our team that does the withdrawal, our finance team, typically gets it turned around within 6 to 12 hours. I know some of the people I saw on Discord the other day, they did it in about 2 hours for one participant. But it's usually about 6 to 12 hours, but please allow 48 hours just in case we have to move money around in our system to make sure we pay those prizes out.
Yeah, this next one, I don't know if it's a comment or a question, but Vlad says it would be nice to see their open trades while in a competition.
Yes, we debated whether or not to put open trades. The reason why we did not do open trades was because we feared that people would copy trade the other winners and they were just one for one, or they'd maybe be down a few percentage points and they'd go the opposite direction of that person because what do they have to lose? And so we intentionally left that out. If we get enough users that think it's a good idea, we can put it in there. We have the ability to do it, but we were fearful of copy trading or even reverse copy trading to try to win that final prize. And so we just wanted to make a fair environment for everybody. And we felt if we put the open trades, it could potentially lead to some malicious activity. And that's the reason why we put the closed trades only.
That the person who actually asked that question, Vlad, was the one who got his payout in 2 hours.
Oh,
so, yeah, he
nice.
just said thank you. That was me. So good
Nice.
job, Vlad. That's all the questions for right now.
Okay, nice. So I'll kick it off and just keep going through the dashboard. This is good because as you ask questions, you can see, again, we're flipping through the dashboard. It's really intuitive. We spend a lot of time with our UX UI team to make sure it's good, and we're constantly doing improvements. We have some new big features coming out. The leaderboard page is getting a complete overhaul. The new design looks awesome. So this will be out probably at the beginning of next week. And then we're going to redo the homepage and a few other pages just based off all the user feedback. So I know I've mentioned this a few times, but please go fill out the survey form, give us your feedback. Right now, the beta is really important for us, and it's really good for you because It's your chance to have a voice in how a program gets built, how a system gets built. This isn't beta mode, and you as the participant are one of the few that get this opportunity.
Yeah.
You got a question?
Oh yeah, no. Vlad just said it would be really cool if we could add an option for anyone to toggle that what we previously talked about, so that way you could pick to see my option trades or not. So add
that's a good idea.
Feature in there, so you turn it on or off.
Perfect. So Vlad, can you do me a favor? Can you just shoot that to probably Davin, Mr. Bullrush? So he's Mr. Bullrush in the Discord. Shoot it to him. He'll get it over to our dev team and put it as a feature request. Great suggestion.
Thank you, Vlad.
All right, so moving along, one thing that was really important to me when we were building this out was this daily trivia. I personally am not the best trader in the world, but I can answer a lot of good daily trivias and a lot of trading questions. I know a lot about the industry. I know I glossed over my background a little bit, but I was hired out of college at a top-rated futures proprietary trading firm. So it's one of the back in the day, they would hire athletes. So I started trading in 2009 at a large prop firm before moving on to the brokerage side in 2012. I worked at a few ASIC regulated brokerage firms, so Think Markets and DirectFX, before moving on and starting FPFX.tech. I co-founded FPFX.tech with a few of my partners and then left that a few months back to come and launch this. I'd been building this in the background for a while, but it was important to go launch this. But since 2012, I've been solely focused on the back end operations, brokerage firms, things like that. Just trying to grow businesses, not so much on the trading. So know a lot about the trading industry. Not the best trader in the world, which is why I put these daily trivia in here, because I think they're really fun and they're engaging, they're interactive, and they really allow you to go showcase your trading knowledge. And so every day at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is, again, the end of the trading day, you're able to come and answer your daily trivia. I'm going to answer Davin's for him. Hopefully I get it right so he doesn't shoot me. You're able to come in here, start your daily trivia. So I can actually, wow, this one's hard. Hey, got it right. Look at that. So you can come in here, you can answer it, and you can see all your competitors. You can see this is a tough one. Only 47 got it right. 69 have got it incorrect so far. And again, you can see all the different people that have got it right. You're welcome, Sundog, for getting that correct for you. So
finally, I got one.
it's pretty fun. It just really drives that user engagement, and we're excited to have it in there. The ultimate plan, though, is we're going to run trivia competitions. And so notice, similar to what I just did there, there'll be a series of questions, 10, 20, 30 questions that you go through. You have time to answer it. You get your score based on how quickly you answer it. So the less time you take, the more points you get. And then whoever answers the most questions the fastest at the end is going to win prizes. So we have the trading competitions, which is what we're currently running, but in the next month or so, we'll also start running trivia questions, which are designed really just to test your knowledge and your skills. So it goes in line with just making sure that we offer a product that's inclusive for everybody to come participate. Whether you're a trader, whether you just know a lot about trading, whether you're a new trader or advanced trader, we really have something for everybody inside of the portal. Any questions?
Another question here is, can someone use a VPN with
Yes.
Bullrush?
So, yep, we have no issues with that. Again, unlike prop firms, we're not worried about getting gamed or people doing anything malicious. The only rule that we really have in the system is we don't want latency arbitrage, because if you do a latency arbitrage, you're just putting your competitors at an unfair advantage. But outside that, you can run VPNs, you can do martingale strategies, you can scalp, you can do whatever other style that you want. Just don't do latency arb. It's just not fair to people. But everything else is wide open.
Payback Potato in the chat here is asking, what categories do we have for trivia? Is it just trading or?
Yep. So the system is built to have other types of trivia challenges and different categories. Right now, we're just doing trading, but if users and people want other types of questions, maybe we do one based on the Olympics because it's going on right now, or maybe we do one based off of some other sporting event. We can do those. We can build whatever type of trivia questions we want. So give us your feedback. If you'd like to see other trivia questions, we're happy to put them in there. But right now, everything's designed around trading.
That's great. That's all the questions right now in the chat.
Okay, nice. So I'll cover a few more things about the dashboard, and then we will open it up again. I know people have been asking questions now, but we'll open it up to some additional questions in case anybody has any. One of the big things that we get back right now is where do I find my login information? How do I access my account? So again, we're gonna redo the homepage to make it a little bit more intuitive. But right now, there's a few places you can do that. When you go and register for a competition, you receive an email. Halfway down that email, it gives you your account number and it gives you your platform login. We use, again, MatchTrader as our platform, so it's a third-party software that we're using to execute all the trades. So you just take that login information, you log on to your MatchTrader platform, and you can go place your trades. Every single trading competition gets their own unique login. That is extremely important to remember, is every time you register for one, you're going to get your own login. If you have already registered, you'll see here you have an account number. So every competition I've ever registered for, I can see my account number directly on the home screen on my cards. Or if I haven't and I want to go look elsewhere, I can go to my trading accounts page, which is where typically if you go into our support, they're going to direct you to this page, because on the trading accounts page here, you can see your platform credentials. So if you click here, you can go and access the MatchTrader platform. You can click copy, paste your information, and you can go and you can put all that information directly inside of there, and you're up and running. So it's really simple to go do. Just go to the trading accounts page and do that. And then which account do I trade? We get that question quite a bit because, again, every single competition gets their own unique account. And if you look here, unfortunately, due to the MatchTrader platform constraints, we can't tell you which competition each one of these is registered for. And so what we do is we list all that information on your competition accounts. So you can see the competition name, account number, competition name, account number. And so this is the easiest way to find that information once you're there. But we've also put it in a few other places. So if I'm on the competition page here and I go to my competitions, again, your platform credentials, and then also you can see account number, competition name, etc. And then even further, if you go on view dashboard, you can see the competition account number. So no matter where you're looking, we try to put that account number everywhere just so people can easily pick it up, recognize it, and they know which account number to select when they're on that MatchTrader platform.
While you're on MatchTrader here, how do I find the swap rates, if I'm curious about that?
Yep, great question. So swap rates are, if I'm over on my left-hand side, there's a few places, but left-hand side, I can click on info, and then you can see here, it'll show you the swap rates long and short for each one of those. It's in pips. You can see here, it says pips. So you just find your product. So if I want to see what Bitcoin is to hold overnight, I can click info, and I can go see long or short. Additionally, if I'm on the chart, you get the same info icon where you can click it and it pulls up similar information. You just go market, then you click details, and it gives you the same information. Something cool that MatchTrader launched about a week ago on this platform is TradingView charts. So I don't know if everybody's seen this yet, but if you're on the chart, you can see TradingView, you can toggle it on, and you'll go get the TradingView charts. So I know personally I've switched over to only using TradingView charts. I think most people will. There's a reason why they're an industry leader in the charting package. Their charts are honestly the best in my opinion. And so this just gives you the ability to go and start utilizing them directly inside the platform. And they have some advanced features too. So you can see the bid, ask line, all of that when you put it on here. Flipping back over to the platform. Again, I know I mentioned this before, but we have a really good affiliate program and really good software built into the system. So make sure you go register as an affiliate. It's open for everybody. to go and participate. It's, no requirements, just register, and then you can go put your link. Even if you're going to refer one person or two people, we wanted to just give it to everybody so they can go and refer their friends, family. Obviously, if you're a good affiliate, you'll get a higher commission rate. We have tiers built in. I think at the top tier, we pay 35% of our rake back to the affiliate. So it's a really high affiliate commission back to you. So if you're a good affiliate and you get to that top tier, it is a good way to go and earn money through referring other traders in the system. Again, no risk to you. There's no minimums. There's no things like that. So go feel free to refer people over.
We have someone in the chat. Eric is asking, what advice would you give to someone who's just what advice would you give to someone who's just starting out trading in this field?
That's a great question. So, one, I wouldn't pay any money for things. So you're able to come in and take part in any free competitions we have. We're always going to run free competitions. But then two, we actually have Bullrush Academy. We're getting this up and running right now. You can see apologies, there's a tiny keyboard here, but we have Bullrush Academy, which is designed to help with free education. So if you want to go and just learn and read about trading, you're able to come in here and read a lot of blog articles, and these are designed for new traders. So this is a good place to start as well. But a lot of times, like anything else, all the information's online. You can access free information. One thing that really helped me, and we don't get paid by them, but one thing that helped me when I first launched is Baby Pips. If you haven't read or done the Baby Pips course yet, I would highly recommend going and doing the Baby Pips course first. Eventually, again, we're going to try to do something similar with Bullrush Academy of building a course. But for right now, go to Baby Pips. It's great. It's free. There's no sense in paying money. You'll learn more about trading here than you will by paying $10,000 to some educator.
I just wanted to say I'm posting a link in the chat here on YouTube to our Discord. So make sure you join our Discord. We're going to be doing a giveaway here very soon on our Discord. So make sure you hit that link in the chat and join our Discord so you don't miss out on that giveaway.
Nice. Thanks for that. Last thing, and then we'll open it up. I know people have been asked questions, but we'll open it back up for questions. Customer support. So if you need to get a hold of our customer support, they're really good. We're constantly building out that team. But we have a few people. If you see Matt or Olivia or Victor in there, they're usually the ones interacting with you guys on support right now. But you can come in here. You can fill out the form. It'll go, and you can put a message back to them. This pin code, this is pretty cool. So every time you log in, you get this unique pin code. So if you are on Discord and you get Bullrush support and you're trying to ask a private or sensitive question, they may ask you for this pin code just to help verify who you are. Or if you come on live chat or something like that, they may ask you who you are, and they verify that by the pin code. So every time you log in, this refreshes, and our support team's able to see that pin code on the back end to make sure it's you who's actually asking that question. Security was a big feature that we wanted to build in to the system. So we have the pin codes. If you go over to settings, you can set up two-factor authentication to log in. So you're not forced to do it right now. Most people probably skipped it when you're first registering. But if you want to set up two-factor, you can. We do plan on probably enforcing it once we put real money in the system, just because similar to any crypto exchange or any of your banks or anything like that, you just want to have that two-factor set up just so nobody breaks in and steals your credit. Because again, this is real money credits. It's able to be withdrew from the system. And so we just wanted to make things really secure. So we did all of the two-factor through Microsoft or Google Authenticator. Our tech team took a lot of time putting that together. And then the other thing that you might see is every time you log in from a unique IP address, you get an alert. So it just lets you know which IP address you logged in from, just so if as soon as somebody logs in that's not you, you're going to get an email notification and a notification system. So you can go change your password. You can just make sure you lock down your account really quickly. So security was very important to us because ultimately you'll have credits that convert to real money inside of the system. So we want to make sure you can lock it down and have a secure account. With that, I'll see if there's any other questions. I know most people have asked them along the way, but we had an hour scheduled for this, so I just want to leave the last 5 or so minutes for that.
Yeah. One of the questions here from Vlad is he likes the poker tournaments that we're doing on Discord. He was asking, will there ever be any prizes in the future for that?
I'm going to leave that to you because that's your show.
Yes, we are working on prizes. We're just trying to figure out a time that works for everybody and a date that works for everybody, since most of our users spread all over the world. So yeah, the answer to that is yes, there will be prizes soon. Just make sure you stay active in that Discord, and that way you won't miss it. Another question here, are there any future features of the platform that you're particularly excited about and can tell us about?
Yes. I am most excited for the challenges to launch, as well as the trivia competitions. Those are the two big things that we really see this thing really setting ourselves apart from anybody that may pop up and come up in the future. So those will come out in a few months. And then again, building our own trading platform is really important to us. We want to make sure that we have that good user experience, and as well as building the best trading competition software, having the best trading platform.
Yeah, that was really great. Another recommendation from Vlad here is he said you could add a confirmation code needed on email to confirm, just to be sure that no imposter takes out your cash in case of them getting access to your account. He's referring to payouts. So adding a confirmation code that goes to your email when you attempt to do a payout.
Yep. So when you have to turn on two-factor, you actually have to verify your 2FA on every single payout. And so when that feature gets enforced, every time you go to do a withdrawal, you'll have to go over your 2FA code and put that in there. So we do have that feature in there. We're just not enforcing it yet.
Yep, and that seems like it's all the questions in the chat right now.
Nice. So again, the plan is this is the first one, sort of ad hoc. We wanted to get in here and just get the ball rolling. But the plan is Davin and I and other people from our team are going to start doing these every Friday at 8. This first one, again, is platform. Next week will probably be similar. But in the future, maybe we do podcasts. We're going to invite some traders on to have interviews and just do a lot of fun, exciting things. But for the first one, yeah, just kick it off, explain what Bullrush is, show you the platform a little bit, answer your questions, etc. So we appreciate everybody's attendance. Davin, I don't know if you want to say anything, any parting words?
Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow us on all social medias, and make sure you click that link in the chat and join our Discord so you don't miss out on any giveaways or future competitions. And
Nice.
yeah, we'll see you next time.
All right. See you, everybody. Thanks for participating.
Bye-bye.